An agreement has been signed between Papua New Guinea and Cuba for a group of doctors to work in rural areas in the country. Prime Minister Peter O'Neill says this is a short time frame, so the government will concentrate on recruiting more local doctors. Sheila Malkin reports.
After the conclusion of the APEC leaders meeting in Peru, Prime Minister Peter O'Neill visited Cuba on an invitation by President Raul Castro. This has been brought about following the country's desire to engage with the health sector in Cuba. The Prime Minister was accompanied by secretaries from the Department of Foreign Affairs and Health and representatives of Doctors Union and the Medical Board.
Who have raised some concerns about the level of qualifications and standards of health care in Cuba. So we brought them there to have a look. Look at it for themselves.
Mr. O'Neill says this visit is important for them to see what is provided and available so that their concerns can be put to rest.
So I want to announce that our health officials have signed an MOU with the Cuban government. We are going to get Cuban doctors now who will be placed directly in the districts. They will be funded jointly through the DSIP, PSIP, and some government funding. And the cost of that, and compared to our doctors, they are not going to be paid more than our doctors. It is be paid at how we pay our local doctors.
This agreement will be just for short term, whilst the country will be training more local doctors.
Is that we will now increase the number of doctors, students who are now going to attend the medical school, which will now be a standalone school. It will be part of University of Papua New Guinea. We will discuss this with the university administration, but it will be funded directly by itself. It will be standalone, so we can try and bring back the quality of doctors that we used to produce. What we want to do is maintain high standards, and that is how we are going to progress it from next year.
The government will fund the new intakes of student doctors in 2017, which will double, under the condition that they will work in districts with the Cuban doctors. The Prime Minister says over the next few weeks, the government will announce more development to that arrangement. Sheila Malkin, NBC National News, Port Moresby.